Hi everybody, it's Evelyn. The other day I got the Arteza acrylic markers. They're a white, quick drying, low odor, water based ink, UV resistant, blendable, acid free marker. And I did a quick review, and I did it at my work desk. I used a roller pen that I had at my desk and a work red pencil that I had, and in the comments I was told maybe you didn't shake it up, and it's like at this point I can't remember if I did or not. So I promised I would do a true test, and I've got oil-based pencils, wax-based pencils, alcohol markers, water markers, soft pastels, and gel pens that I've pre-prepared, and I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Okay. So I think it's shook up. Okay. And I'm gonna prime it, and let's see. I don't want to pass judgment on these until I've given it a true test. So I have primed it on my little thing here. So let's go with an oil. Do one line down, do one line on the wax, one line on the alcohol markers, one line on the water markers, a line on the soft pastels, and a line on the gel pens. And what I noticed right away is, once again, they're sopping up the colors. But as you see, I got two of each. Sorry, I thought I had this out and I didn't. This is an acrylic painter marker. It is my answer to the Posca marker. And this is what I've been using. It's a smaller nib than I found the Poscas in, and I use this quite a bit. So I'm going to tilt this. I'm going to do a line with this right next to the line that I used the Arteza, so you can tell the difference. As you can tell, let me move you down here. There you go. It's about as close as I'm going to get in clarity. The Arteza is a water-based ink, but they're not and it says acrylic marker, but it's not an acrylic painter. You can tell the difference right away. I mean, you can tell that almost immediately. The ink is soaking, and it doesn't matter what medium I'm using. This is soaking into whatever I've got on the paper. Now I've got wet spots all over. See if I do a second line over that white. It stayed white for a second, but once again the color is fading into that marker. You can really see it on this purple, because the purple is such a dark color. I mean, it just soaks in. So if you're planning on doing like just lightening the color you're working with, this would be a good item. But I mean, it's just soaking into whatever I am using them on. Admittedly, it seems like on the wax pencils, it doesn't soak in as quickly as it does like on the water-based marker. The alcohol marker seems to be a slower soak in. soft pastel, it's almost immediate. The gel pen seems to be holding up for a little while, but not really. The oil pencil holds up for a little while, but not really. And you can tell the difference between this water-based alcohol and the acrylic painter. I mean, there's a vast difference, and I've done 2 coats on this water-based. So maybe if I want to get just a lighter spot without it being white on, say, my lips or something, this would be good. I mean, no, you can't really see it, but it does have nice coverage on white paper. Let me see if I have a colored sheet of something that does not have, sorry, posties. I mean, if you're just going on top of paper, it has a nice white color. But it goes lighter as it dries. And yeah, I would not, if you're looking for something to do white highlights on a picture, and let me open my little thing here. Yes, I do have a Posca. It's a bigger Posca. It's a big Posca that's leaking. I mean, the Posca stays white on no matter what. So the Posca and the acrylic painter is similar, and that's why I like the acrylic painter this size, because it's a thinner line. But yeah, the Arteza acrylic markers, not so much so. As I said, you can really tell the difference. But even with this water-based, the acrylic painter is soaking color now. But you know, it should not soak up color whenever you're putting it on pencil or alcohol markers or pastels. I mean, it's the acrylic water-based marker is just, it soaks in and changes color. And on this is the water-based. This is a droplet of the Posca. You can, I mean, even if you compare those two, you can tell this is much lighter. So that's my honest opinion. Take it for what you will. If they'll work for what you're trying to achieve in your coloring, if you just want to make an area lighter and you don't mind it soaking in and just lightening down the tone, maybe this would be a good product for you. But if you're trying to do definite white highlights or stars, get an acrylic painter and go with that route. They do seem to, unless you really get a blob down like I did on this paper, they do seem to dry relatively quickly. Oh, that was I mean, and they don't, well, my shouldn't be done on they don't want to, they don't pop off like or rub off like other white gel pens I've seen. But yeah, that is my honest review. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you found this useful. Thanks again, guys. See ya whenever I live stream on Saturday. Bye.